Hi, cities. How are you doing? Welcome to Diana Sim, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So I came across this video, Majorita Green, where she was blaming, I really do not know why they are out there blaming other people for what happened to one of them, and all they can see the person that they know the person that did what happened is also one of them, but they are all looking for every possible way to pin it on people. That is something that I don't understand, but it is what it is. Like, I really don't know whom this woman is representing or influencing, because some people's attitude will also tell you the people they are representing, because there is nothing great about Marjorie Taylor Greene. She is just not a great person, right? And being so rude and very mean to people. She is blaming people, or I mean, blaming somebody that they lie and they do all this. When Marjorie Taylor Greene is the greatest liar of all time. Now, this video is just really like an evidence to tell you that these people are working so hard also to preserve something. The last clip really got me thinking, but I don't think that thing is new. You all know that the vice president, that Trump has chosen somebody already, and the person is married to a colored person, Indian woman, and they are already started saying that how is that woman, the man married, going to preserve their race because they are already declining in population and all that. Let's get into this video.
Now, Marjorie Taylor Greene is the new victim. Here we go again.
The shooting
Let's talk about people like you.
Where's your evidence
let's talk
of
about
that?
people like you
But where's your
that
evidence of those
demonize
claims?
people like me, President Trump. You know, I have some of the most highest amount of death threats because of people like you. Because you choose to only take certain words from people, and then that's what you want to report. Shame on you. Shame on you.
But
Because
where's your
no. You're the problem. And where's this woman from?
The Times.
You're from the
London.
Times? Okay, you're ridiculous. And you're the problem in our country. You lie about people like me. This is the first time you've ever talked to me. I want you to know I'm a regular person like you. I'm also a mom. I have 3 kids. And we have to put up with the most unreal amount of bullshit because of little liars like you that take your job and turn it into political activism. Your job is the press. You should report the news. Not
And
lie,
I'm asking for
not lie
evidence.
about it. You don't get to ask any more questions. I'm done with you.
Okay.
Because you're the cause. You're
One
the
more thing,
cause
you
of
call
our
the
country.
Democrats a
No.
party
You're
of
the cause of
pedophiles.
our
Do you have any
country being
response to
divided.
that?
You're the cause of our country being divided. You're the cause of President Trump almost being assassinated. You're the cause of everything wrong
where's
in
your
America.
evidence of those
No,
claims?
you're done. You're done. Yeah, go back. Go
Thank
back.
you.
Is it me, or does it seem like these Trump supporters are reading the same MAGA script from the same MAGA playbook, and they turn around and cry that they're victims? I mean, everywhere I go, I hear them telling me they're winning, right? They say they're winning. But all over social media, they're out here crying and they all are singing the same song. Boo hoo hoo hoo. Oh my gosh. As if we haven't seen the stuff, we haven't heard the stuff that they've been saying and doing. MAGA, go back and look at what you're posting on your social media accounts and read it. Do you all see this? This is why I refuse to allow these Trump supporters, MAGA, to be victims around me. Because they're not the victims. They are the harassers and the abusers. They know it. Trump supporters! Get those knee pads and those elbow pads ready. Because Jack Smith and Fonnie Willis and Letitia James are coming for you. It's over, MAGA. It really is. Oh, a shout out to Alvin. Now, Marjorie Taylor Greene is the new victim.
I'm sorry, that lady, you see, there's a saying, monkey know what tree to climb on. It's just a figure of speech. Okay, don't get crazy. But at the end of the day, I remember one time she came on Twitter and she said the most derogatory, racist statement about the Mexican people and said that they joined a gang and all their Twitter accounts and social media should be dismantled. One time she started talking about the Indians. Okay, yes. And there was another time when the reporter asked her a simple question. All she could have done was nod her head and smile, or she could have said, you know what, I'm not answering that question. As a professional, she turned around and told the lady F off. Okay? She's the first one who always want to come on the media and say some things that makes no sense, and it's racist. Okay? And then you, TikTok, and all you social medias allow her to be on the social media platform. She got mad when the social media Twitter has shadow banned her. And the man told her, because some of the things that you're saying is unfactable. It's not fact finding. And then it doesn't comprehend, and it leads to something that could cause racial tension. She got upset. Okay? They had a whole press conference wasting taxpaying money for social media because they wanted to know why they were being banned. Does that make any sense? She got mad at a reporter because the reporter said, why is there mass shootings in America? You guys have the highest rate of mass shootings. So she said, what about you guys? You guys do knife fights and this and everything. She said, yes, but that even is violence. But she said, every time you turn around, somebody's always shooting somebody. Okay? She doesn't know how to talk. She doesn't have a repertoire. She has no filter. That's why Donald Trump liked those type of people, because she is like him. The only thing is she's in a skirt. She's in a dress. Okay? Then she's talking about people are making fun of her. No. I remember one time you made fun of black people. I remember one time Jamal Bowen, who is this, from my just observing him, he seemed like a decent person. He was having a conversation with her. And to me, I think he thought that she was, they were going back and forth with each other. She even had a smirk on her face because she thought she was winning in that debate. And, some things he made her pass and some things he didn't make her pass. She had the nerve and said that the guy tried to attack her. She was doing that white lily thing. She was talking about, oh, he's trying to attack me because he was that big bad wolf. Okay? And Goldilocks, you stole that porridge. Okay? At the end of the day, this woman, not only she lies, I wonder if she's related to Trump. Not only she lies, she's like an eyesore in every social media. And you guys, between her, Bethany Frankel, the list goes on and on with those type of people. They're just constantly love to come on the media and just talk bull crap. All right? She cannot have a social conversation or a civil conversation with anybody, with men, women, even children, okay? She's the one that boasts and bragged that she have $80 million, and then she turned around, she put it in her son's account. I think they need to start investigating some of these senators, okay? Because how you saying that you making 6 figures a year, and then you end up being a billionaire? Being in the White House for at least 1 year or 2 years and you're building it. That was just something that was on my mind. But other than that, there has been a list of things that she has said that insulted in every culture of the black and brown. And now foreigners, she don't like foreigners. I mean, she is KKK racist. She's the queen wizard of racism. And she had the nerve to talk about how people are mimicking her and making fun of her and whatever. Because you are laughable. Because you act like a jerk. Okay? No. And this is what happens when you act like a jerk. All right? My God. Take it as you resonate. Like they said, if you don't like the heat, then get out the kitchen. Okay? If you don't like what people say about you, then change your ways. Because if multiple people say the same thing about your attitude, then you need an adjustment. No, for real. And you need to be professional. You are a congresswoman, for God's sake. You're not somebody that comes off the street. You didn't come out of the trash can. So stop acting like one. All right? She don't like when people call her hillbilly, but you act like a hillbilly. No, for real.
I'm done with you because you're the cause. You're the cause of our country. No. You're the cause of our country being divided. You're the cause of our country being divided. You're the cause of President Trump almost being assassinated. You're the cause of everything wrong in America. No, you're done. You're done. Yeah, go back. Thank you.
So there you have it. We can add to Marjorie Taylor Greene's many talents talking to dead people, because she told that reporter that 2 days after Thomas Matthew Crooks here attempted to assassinate Donald Trump, and in turn, Secret Service put a bullet in his head. Thomas Matthew Crooks, a 20-year-old active registered Republican voter. Republicans, are you okay? Because Thomas Matthew Crooks here is one of yours. Yes, that's right. Thomas Matthew Crooks, this active Republican, registered Republican, crawled onto the roof of a building with an AR-15 styled weapon that Democrats have been working to ban since it's being used in so many school shootings that you all have been working to make accessible to anybody. And somehow it is the media and Democrats' fault that Thomas Crooks here, an active registered Republican, attempted to assassinate the GOP nominee for president. So, Republicans, is it crack? No, wait, this is Republicans. So it's over-the-counter prescription drugs, because the call is coming from within inside the House. Hold yourselves accountable.
What's up, everyone? I'm Coach D. Hey, don't forget to like, comment, share, follow, and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Okay, so remember the time Marjorie Taylor Greene shared the stage with Nick Fuentes at the America First Conference, and everyone pointed out that the conference was racist and it was hosted by a racist. So Marjorie Taylor Greene tried to convince all of us that it wasn't racist, and neither was Nick Fuentes. Then when it was obvious that he was racist, she then tried to convince us that she didn't know at the time that he was a racist. But we all knew that she knew, and we knew that they were all enthused about having her there. I mean, look at the way Nick Fuentes introduced her, and look at the way they embrace at this conference.
We are honored, we are humbled and excited to welcome to the stage right now for our first speech, and we love to get to know her much better. I think this is going to be the beginning of something great. The representative from Georgia, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
So then remember when Kanye and Nick Fuentes went to Mar-a-Lago to have dinner with Donald Trump? MAGAs and Republicans were like, hey, just because Kanye is hanging out with a white supremacist doesn't mean he's an agent of white supremacy. And just because Donald Trump has a racist over for dinner doesn't mean he's a racist. Well, here's Nick Fuentes saying racist shit, admitting he's a racist, and then saying more racist shit about J.D. Vance and his wife.
J.D. Vance also has a non-white wife, an Indian wife, and a kid named Vivek. All his kids have Indian names. So it's like, what exactly are we getting here? And that's not a dig at him just because I'm a racist or something. But it's like, who is this guy really? Do we really expect that the guy who has an Indian wife and named their kid Vivek is going to support white identity? Like, there's a white genocide going on in the world. White people are being systematically replaced in America and Europe through immigration, and to a much lesser extent due to intermarrying. This guy has a non-white wife and a kid named Vivek. This guy is going to be a defender of white identity? I don't think so. This guy's going to defend American identity? If he does, it's going to be no better than any of these other civic nationalists like Vivek Ramaswamy. How else could you countenance American identity if you have a mixed up family like that?
And make no mistake about it, Nick Fuentes is not just some random dude. He has the ear of many members of Congress, and he has had the ear of Donald Trump and many others in his circle. I don't know how many times I've asked this, but you guys who consider yourselves black conservatives or conservatives for Trump or log cabin Republicans or even women who support the Republican Party, how does it make you feel that someone who is a blatant racist, misogynist bigot has so much influence on the Republican Party? Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. So this is all I got for this video, and it's really going to be a very tough period. The fact that they are all, and I don't even know how Marjorie Taylor Greene got into that Congress or wherever she is representing as a constituency or something. I mean, she is so. But then, how are they blaming what happened to this man, to everybody they see around, anybody around. That person must really be the one causing the problem going on. And look at how mean and how disrespectful she is. Now, let me say this, like I keep saying, I am really so happy that nothing, I mean, like there is no traces that there is a connection with the person that wanted to cook Donald Trump and all that, to that there is no connection to black community, because I don't know what would have happened. It would have been from one story to another. And to tell you that this is coming from theirs, I mean, this person is from their own party. Still, they are still looking for someone to pin it on. Like, how? How? It's really confusing and at the same time disgraceful that these people really like team themselves together and they are working against, they are working together, because Marjorie Taylor is more like working for Donald Trump. Well, this cannot be for their own interest. They are seriously working against their own interest. And the fact that these people, I don't know if Marjorie Taylor Greene is kind of influencing anybody, because who is she going to influence? With what attitude? You know? So I don't know. But now the last video really got me thinking. Why? Why did it get me thinking? Now you all remember what is going on. The vice president married a colored woman, and that is also a problem to them. So now you see one of the reasons why they have problem with what's her name again? Kamala Harris. Yeah, I think, yeah. The one that they are trying to see if they could put her to run for president. But please, the way the whole thing is going, I think it is okay the way they fall. The person that is up there is the other man, and then with the other man, the one is lesser evil, but both are all evil. One is lesser according to the whole thing and all that. Man, you see how hard they are fighting to preserve their race, because they feel that there is going to be a diminish in population and their own human race. Like, how do these people? So it means all these things they've been telling us that we are all of the same race and it's we all bleed blood. They are all lying. You already know that. Because for this man to say, how do you want this person that is married to an Indian woman and their names are all Vivek and Maswami? I mean, you know, that kind of, I'm just trying to give an example, but one is Vivek. I can't remember the name of the rest, right? So how will they preserve their own culture and their own, how are they going to stay afloat? So what they've been fighting all this while is they are fighting themselves, how to stay afloat with among themselves and their race. Are you still in shock? Absolutely, I am not. But it's really amazing it is coming from them. I love to hear things like this. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.